Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Michael B. I hope you are doing great today. If you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe and or leave a comment. And while we're at it, smash that like button and the notification bell too. I will surely bring you more videos on simulation, survival and strategy games every week. If you've been here before, welcome back! Hello fellow farmers, welcome back to another episode here for Ricci Hollows. Welcome to the 6th episode. This time around we're gonna focusing on animals, and there's just a slight little change that I need to address. When you start from scratch, you have nothing at all, no buildings whatsoever. When you start as a new farmer, you will have some buildings, houses and pens available for you. Well, the first thing we can do when you're starting a new farmer mode, we can go in here and we can see we own some grasslands. And if we zoom in, we can see it down here. We got some sheep pens, we got some chickens, we got some pigs, and we got some cows. And when we start from scratch, these are not here. So we're just gonna take a little drive. I think we can do that pretty fast. Just here to my left, we can see the chickens, and we can see the sheeps. And the slaughterhouse is just right there. And continuing further on, we got behind the shop here, we got the cow, and we also got the pigs. I should think, yes, there they are. It's a pretty cool place, no doubt about that. But for showcase reasons, I have chosen to just include a whole field. And I will walk you through where the different things needs to be unloaded and whatnot. Let's get back to the showcase save game. We can just fly over here and see that there's no animal pens around here, right? The chickens was there and the sheep was there. Over here, the pigs and the cows. It's quite a cool setup, so if you want the buildings to be here, then you should not start from scratch. I also want to thank you very much for your comments. It's beautiful, it's cool, keep them coming. And I wanted to address one particular comment that's about the mods. And yeah, most of the mods are to be found on the Trello homepage, and all the factories and what you need for that is built in the map. What mods you need to play this map? Well, actually none, unless you have some favorite ones. And all the mods I'm using is from the Trello or from Papa Smurf's homepage, or I have a few private mods. And with private mods I mean some existing mods that I have obtained permission to tweak a little to fit this showcase series. So unfortunately those mods I cannot distribute or share with you. Right, we got quite the setup down here, and I have started out with 100 animals of each. Well, except for the horses. Well, you can max have 16 horses, but we got 100 chickens, and well, actually I forgot the rooster. Well, I got 100 chickens, I got 100 sheep, 100 pigs, and no cows yet, but we're gonna come to that pretty soon. Now, I have made myself a little drawing, because else I will forget very fast where things needs to go. But most of it is self-explanatory. Well, it can be a little finicky once you start. Right here, eggs gonna spawn, I hope. Well, it's 1 minute, so I hope there's gonna come some eggs soon here. Right here, that's the animal dialogue. And over here, for the chickens, it's the food. As we all know, chickens don't need water, so we don't give them water. Yeah, that's just how it is. Here you got the animal dialogue for the horses. And hello. In here you drop off, or right here, you drop off hay and straw. And just take care of the building here, because if you have a tipper that I have been using over there, if you get stuck underneath the roof there, you might fling the trailer into the water, and well, that might well have happened. I'm not sure. And here we got the water with these cool installment that you can place wherever you like. And I got something down with the cows I have not installed, so we're gonna take a look at that. And straw for the horses is to be unloaded here. Right. Excellent. Now here comes the oinkies. Hello, oinky oinky. We got the manure, of course. And they are all happy and content in here. Don't need to unload anything in here. But they got the water there, and they got the pig food right there, which you gonna unload right out here. Oh, here's the slurry. There's the water. You can see I've installed the water as well. And over here, that's the food. And we got a lot of pig food down from the seed and the fertilizer factories. But you can also give them whatever they need. You know, the usual root crop and protein and, well, whatever they need. Those nasty things. No, they're not nasty. They're sweet. I got a few myself. Here, animal dialogue. And over here, the straw. I think. Is that correct? Let me just check my little note here. Yes. Right, the cows. We're gonna skip the cows just for now, to run a little bit faster. Here got the sheeps. The schaapjes. We got some hay for them. That's very nice. And toot toot. We got the water. That's excellent. And that's about it. I haven't been in here. Nope, cannot open the door. And here we buy. And in here you can see wool is spawning. There's room for quite a lot of wool, so excellent. Right, the cows. The reason I wanted to wait a little with this, because it's not something I want to address. Well, now I'm doing the showcase and you can use any cow actually any cow mod that you would like if you're not want to use the one that's in the game here. But I think this should be the animal dialogue. That would make sense, because in here you unload straw, you unload all the foods and whatnot, and there's the slurry, and there's the manure, and over here I'm not sure you got the same possibilities, but you can also unload, or at least play that you're doing it. The water, that goes just here. I need a little water trough, first and foremost, but we can easily take care of that. Now you walk up to this, and then you press R, and then you can use your mouse button. If you right click, you can change the axis, and if you left click, you can move it. Just drag your mouse there, and then just swirl it around, put it up next to the wall like that, and then you just change by pressing G. You change to the pipe here, and the same goes for that one, and we can swirl it around and look at a little more, you know, just natural like this, and then you confirm by pressing enter. Confirm. Are you sure you want to save these part positions? This action cannot be undone. Yes, I am absolutely sure. And there we go. Ta-da! It's sticking out a little bit, but yeah, that'll be okay. Now we can't give them any water because we don't have any cows yet. So where is that animal dialogue? Well, I was looking around and I was very confused and I couldn't get it to work. And then, of course, little magic trick, F5. And it's here. It's hiding just here. So I don't know if it's on purpose or it's just a little glitch, a little spawn box that has decided to run off. Things like that happen, but no matter. We're just gonna hit R, and we're gonna buy some cows. And all the other animals are black, so we're gonna go with black cows. And here's the trick: each of the farms can hold 2,000 animals, except for the horses can only hold 16. So in good old days, you have to spam click the enter button. In this case, we don't have to do that. We just push enter and hold it down, and then start count down. Pressed 2 seconds, and then it just start counting up, first slowly, and then it increases and increases And when we reach 100, I think it's go very fast. So we're just gonna do some 90s, 97, 8, 9, and 100. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? I love that feature. Right, here we go. We got some cows. So now they just need some water. And let's take care of that. Hello, girls. Oh. You move yourself. Yeah. There you go. There's some water. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the cow bin. Oh. Yeah, exactly. And let's just give them some straw. Which is very conveniently you can drive in. That's pretty awesome. And of course also use a telehandler or wheel loader, but in this case, got 2,000 cows, then you might want to go with a big trailer. You've got some straw. Although I think there should be room enough for it. I hope. Oh, it's not. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, can we side load this thing? Tip side grain door. Okay, one little trick that seems to work is to drive as far out as even possible, and you can just squeeze it on the line of unloading the total mixed ration if you're using this kind of tipper. Pretty awesome, because else it would have taken forever. Because when you got just 100 cows alone, it takes a lot. Then you're gonna empty out this trailer. Well, we also need some hay, some silage, and some grass. And I got a trailer with hay somewhere. And also silage somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna go get that later. There should be enough around here. But anyways, as I said, it works perfectly. So while these animals are being fed up and having a good time, then we need to go to visit the orchards and the greenhouse. So I've already set them going. Just want to check and see how they're doing, and then we're gonna take a visit to the slaughterhouse. And if we got time for it, then also get the beverage processing going. Depends on how much input we're gonna have from fruits, because we're gonna use that to produce soda pops or soda. Right, let me just give the cows some grass and some hay, and we'll be off. Well, up here at the greenhouses and the orchard, things have been moving and grooving. As you can see here, manure, water and herbicides, all what they need. And it's filled up completely. There's only a few things produced. Tomato, red cabbage, pumpkin, melon, lettuce, cauliflower, grape, strawberry and raspberry. Well, I say a few, I mean amount or quantitative. Oh, there was a train. Hello. Trains everywhere. Well, let's see here. That was the greenhouses. And in here the orchards, completely the same setup. And you just get your things, they are spawning here. Already something. Coca. Coconuts. Oh, lovely. And olives. That looks like plums. Oh, olives. And bananas. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. So, again, the waiting game. Yeah, it's completely the same setup. Manure, water and herbicide. And then off we go. Well, for the beer processing, we need hops, barley, water and empty kegs. Looking around on the map, there's no place that has been grown hops, so we need to do that. There's no place that has been grown barley, so we also need to do that. Water and empty kegs we got. That give us Bud and Bud Light. Alright. For soda, we need water, sugar, carbonate, oranges, grapes and empty bottles. We got water, we got sugar, we got carbonate, we got oranges, we got grapes, and we got empty bottles. So that's just a matter of hauling stuff up here to the over to the brewerage production. And let's just, yeah, we can rush over to take a look in a few seconds. And for the iced coffee, Bulk liquid only. Okay. We need water, coffee, and sugar. We still got sugar. We also got water and coffee. There's nowhere that has been grown on the map either. So we need 3 kind of crops to grow. And that requires we're gonna need to buy some fields yet again. And so arriving here at the place of the Nest Cafe, or the brewery processing. Oh, was that it then? I think I'm just gonna unload it the good old way. There we go. That was the kegs. No, you are a little finicky, my friend. You are a little difficult. There we go. That was all of the kegs. And I think we're just gonna park it over here. Got a sneaky suspicion that we're gonna need it just over here for a lot of end products, which is coming up pretty soon. So I think we got it all. I planted the field just over there next to the brewery here with where is it? Yeah, there we go, with what was it, hops right there, and some barley, was it? Yeah. And the final one was what was it? Onions? No, coffee. It was coffee. Yes, just a triple crop field. And we only need sugar and bottles. Yeah, we got that here. So we are almost ready to go. And when everything is ready and the brewery is up and running, gonna set time or speed time forward a few days. Goes all the glass. Back you up a little bit. Oh. There we go. That's all of the glass. Where are you going? So the glass is going somewhere here? No? Ah, there they are. Very nice. Nope. Don't think that would help. Right, final one. Sugar. Sugar. A lot of sugar. That was wonderful. And the breweries are running. Excellent. Yeah, so now we're gonna let time move on a few days, a day or 2 or 3, because all the animals are running, so to speak. Stop. Gotta check those brakes. Something's wrong, definitely. All the animals have been taken care of. They are up and running. And we're gonna take a look for the end products of the slaughterhouse, and then prepare for the next episode, where we're gonna look into the smokehouse, the Heinz just over there, and then we're gonna make some pizza, I hope. We're gonna look into the Acme Corporation just there in the behind there. I just started a little bit of the hauling. Got some, what was it, water or was it rubber? I think it was water. And then we're gonna look into the secret mountain. It's gonna be very exciting. But yeah, let's crank up the time for maxed out to 2000, and I shall see you in a couple of days. It's little past 7 and 5 days have gone. I just wanted to let time pass until everything was filled up here. And so it is. We got sodas everywhere. We got Buds and we got Bud Light. Almost filled up. It takes quite some time to produce these beers. But I think that's okay. So iced coffee is filled up, soda is filled up, Bud Light and Bud, well, a lot more can do. And what do we use the most of? Well, bottles, cakes and sugar. I expected that. Alright, so I haven't hauled any animals yet. I'm gonna do that just now. And look at that. In the 5 days we've got 146 chickens. That's a reproduction rate of 46 chickens. 7 cows, 10 sheep, and 88 pigs. Somebody has been busy. 88 pigs in 5 days time. Yeah. Alright, alright. Won't say nothing. And this is the modded animal trailer that comes with the mods for Riccis Hollow. And it takes, let me just have a look here, quite a lot. It takes 25 horses, 250 cows, 500 sheep and 500 pigs. So that'll get you going for a little while at least. Right, just down here to the slaughterhouse. Oh, my sheep's changed color. Magical sheeps. Wouldn't you know? I'm most definitely sure I delivered black sheeps. Right. All 188 pigs shoved in here. There's a snout sticking out there, I can see. And a little butt squeezed out the holes there. There's another snout. There we go. So how many can you? 101. Okay, so that's a good idea to note yourself that the slaughterhouse can hold 101 animal of each type. So it doesn't really matter if you deliver 1,000. It can only hold 101. That could have been extra cool if it was 102. Theoretically, we really don't need chickens down here, do we? Got it covered by the hen house. Yeah, I just wanted to check if I got all the cows out of the trailer. I did. Good. I haven't really found a way that we can, well, we can look inside, I mean. Alright, so that was the sheep, that's the cows, that's the pigs. That was the horses. Yeah, they won't go. Too bad. Nope. Doesn't seem to want to do it. Well, that's a shame. Oh, animal dialogue. Well, actually I had hoped that it was not possible. Oh well. It's just a game. No. Got a few horses myself and I would never do this. But it's a game, it's a simulation, so yeah. This is the showcase and you can be sure that in my Let's Play I won't do this with the horses at least. And you know. Right. But now we need to see how things works, right? So that's the cows, that's the sheep, there's the pigs. And here comes the horses. Maybe. It's a little difficult to to find the. Seems like the drop-off points here have a little soft spot. It can be a little difficult to trigger it. And F5. No, well, looks okay. So it might be the trailer that's acting up or something like that. Strange. Well, it is possible, so just have to just wiggle it a little, nudge back and forward. Right, that was all the animals down here to the slaughterhouse. And park it here. And what we need to look into now is just, well, time has been moving on quite a lot. So if we're gonna take a look at the orchards and greenhouses now, and then we're gonna come back here so we can take a look at the end products. Yeah. Manure, bone meal. Oh, they produce bone meal as well. You are a very noisy cow. Ham, wool, mutton, sausage, pepperoni, and ribs, and bacon. Bacon. Very loud animals. Yeah, let's run down here to the orchards and greenhouses. At the greenhouses, right? Look pretty alright, pretty cool. Like greenhouses do, pumpkins and cabbages. What we got over here? We got a lot, and we still got a lot to go. There we go. Well, not that much. 5 days have passed. Well, can't say it's fast, but it's producing. Tomatoes, we're gonna use that for later production line. Grapes, yes, we got that for the brewery, and that was about it. Alright, excellent. Let's take a look over here at the orchards. Just skip the... oh yeah, let's take a look in here. That is producing also coconuts, yes. And cocoa beans. What is that? That's also cocoa beans. That's a lot of cocoa beans. A lot of coconuts. Olives. Bananas. Olives. And bananas. Wait a minute. So bananas and olives, coconut and cocoa. That's only 4 items. Wait a minute. Where's the rest of it? That coming in bulk? It might. Olives, yeah. Plums, pears, oranges. Oh, there's a silo behind here. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see some difficulties with shoving a banana in the silo. Well, not shoving it in, but more getting it out again. Something's stuck. Yeah, it's the banana. Oh, okay. Again, yeah, again, sorry. Coconuts as well. Yeah, okay. Cocoa beans makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's time move on. A few more days, and shall see you down at the slaughterhouse. Alright, I think that was another 5 days, and been busy down here. Been very busy. Wool is completely filled up. Wool is full, and ribs is full as well. So once the ribs reached the maximum, then the factory came to a halt. So we need to get that out of here. And all the good products, pepperoni, sausage, mutton, bacon and ham, that's gonna go directly into the Heinz and the pizza production line. And I'm gonna do that in between episodes, so everything should be ready until next time. So next episode we will look into to the smokehouse, of course. We get the Heinz production line up and running, and we're gonna take a look in the Akim Corporation and then of course the secret mountain. Now on the screen now, you should see the flowcharts for the animals. That has been quite the challenge to draft this out, and one of the reasons is, I guess, is because it's so late in many production lines, so there's a lot of input and there's a lot of output. And even though we are only focusing on the greenhouse, the orchards, the slaughterhouse, the brewerage processing, and in this case the smokehouse, it has been quite a challenge to make it all fit together. As you might notice, we have on this flowchart the smokehouse, which I have planned to be a part of the next episode. I thought it made the most sense to include the smokehouse here and then just include the Southern Grace farm in the next flowchart. So where to start? Well, if we should follow the build-up of the episode, then we have a lot of inputs in the form of animals and also manure, of course. And manure can also be obtained from the henhouse as well. The chickens is not a part of the slaughterhouse because it has its own henhouse, hence eggs and chicken cuts from there. We got a lot of input from the forestry. We got a lot of input from farming. We got some grains, root crops, straw and grass and all that fun stuff. We got some input from the hinds. We got some carbonate from the stone crusher or stone processing factory. And finally we got some veggie oil from the miner's mill. So you see those actually inputs from all the major product lines so far. The slaughterhouse takes, of course, animals. It takes straw, pellets and diesel. And out is ribs, pepperoni, sausage, mutton and bacon. And as you can call it, byproducts or also products, it's wool from the sheep and bone meal overall. So actually we got two outputs of bone meal. That's from the henhouse and the slaughterhouse. It's pretty awesome. We got manure and also glue. The greenhouse and orchards is more or less the same. They require water, manure and herbicide as input, and they produce lovely tomatoes and lettuce, grapes, oranges and apples. What we're really using in the production line moving forward on, it's the tomatoes for making some tomato sauce, I should think, and then the grapes for the soda, and the rest of products we don't use yet. For the orchards we're using olives for the pizzas, and we use oranges for the sodas, and that's about it. Yep. Moving on to the brewerage processing. The input needs is hops and barley and water. Then we got the empty kegs, and we got the bottles, we got the carbonate, we got oranges, grapes and coffee. And for all that lovely stuff, we're gonna get Bud Light, we're gonna get sodas, and we got iced coffee. First I read it as iced coffee, just well, iced coffee is, I assume, since it says Nescafe on the factory, it's the powderish coffee that you pour hot water in and poof, you got yourself a wonderful cup of coffee. The smokehouse, which we're going to look into next time in the next episode, takes firewood. That's where all the good firewoods go. And salmon, well, we got that up going. Ribs, chicken cuts, barbecue sauce, potatoes, onions and veggie oil. And it produces smoked salmon, pulled pork, pulled chicken, french fries and onion rings. We're definitely gonna look into that the next time around. There is a few sales points on the map where you can get rid of all the good products, and for beer you can sell that at Dexter's or at the sports bar, of course. The soda and iced coffee, you can sell that at the Dunkin' Donuts, the sports bar, Sally's Playpen and the diner. The smokehouse, I just choose to put them all in one. You can't sell all products all places, but it varies a little. Sell points that take smokehouse products is the Eleanor Castle Cafe. I think Eleanor buys most of things. The sports bar, of course, and the Wendy's, the KFC. I think the KFC is primarily the French fries and onion rings. I'm not that sure. And the diner, of course. As far as I know, the only place that you can sell glue is the Lowe's. And then we have fruits and veggies sell points. So that'll be the Lighthouse. I think we're gonna take a trip down there in the next episode. I haven't been down there yet. and then the Nova Riccis produced. So that was the flowchart for the animals. And I should suspect the next episode should be the last showcase, and then I'm gonna wrap up the whole series here with do's and don'ts and tips and tricks. So you might want to look out for that one. Gonna collect everything that I've learned so far down here, all the good stuff, and that's a lot, so it might be a long episode. But in here we can see there's a lot of boxes with at least the ribs. That goes right there. Keep refrigerated. Yeah. Well, I shall do my best. Pepperonis and sausages. What we got in here? We got mutton and we got bacon, bacon, and ham. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Right, I'll start hauling, and thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, please stay safe, take care, and be cool. See you soon at Ricciville.